Hey everybody, Mark Harris here, 1555 Filmworks. Today it's going to be very quick. We have to stop judging black actors. What do I mean by we have to stop judging black actors? Because we know how it is. When films come out, we don't like the film because we say, okay, they're pushing an agenda. We judge these black actors. Most black actors, right? High 90% of black actors want to do positive content. They want to do content that reflects black people in a more positive light. But here's what's going on. I'm gonna break it down both ways. I'm gonna break it down on the way of the agents, and I'm gonna break it down on the way of the black producers. Whose fault is it? It is not the actor's fault at all. It's not the actor's fault. So when it comes to black producers, many of us, right, we have to make sure that our sets are ran professionally. There are going to be kinks that's going to naturally happen on the set, but we have to make sure that our sets are ran professionally, meaning we're starting on time, we're on time, and so forth and so on. Now, things happen, right, that we have no control over. Actors will understand that. We have to make sure that they're paid on time. You know, if actors are going to work on an independent film, what we call low budget film or independent film, we have to make sure that these actors are paid on time and paid accordingly, right? They already know if they're going to do an independent film, they're not going to get the same amount of money that they're going to get if they do a studio or a network. They already know that. They sign up for this. But we have to make sure that everything is ran professionally. Okay, now here's what's going on as well. So, keep that in mind. So on the other hand of it is the agents, right? Many of our agents, many of our black actors, right, we have to go to them. If we can't get to them directly, we have to go to their agents. So what we do is we send them an offer. So when we send them an offer over, the agents get the offer, right? And many of the agents, let's just keep it real, do not want their talent, I'm talking about black talent, right, doing independent or, quote, low budget black films. And here's the reason why. Because they think that if they do a black film, that it devalues them in terms of their worth, in terms of when they do network and studio stuff. It's a sickness when they do studio stuff, right? And so what happens is that, of course, and then there's another layer to this, right? Many agents don't want their talent to do independent work because, of course, the agents get paid. They don't get paid as much from the independent work as they would from a network or studio work. So agents, they're about the money as well. They have the right to be. They should be, because this is how they pay their bills. So agents do not care about, okay, I'm going to put my actors in this because I know that this is going to reflect positivity on the black community. They do not care about the black. It's not their job to care about the black community. It's our job as artists, and it's the actors' job because we're the black people. It is our job to care about our community. It's not their job. Okay, so when we send an offer over to the agent, many times when the agents look at the offer and they look at who's directing, they look at who's producing, they look at it's a black content, they don't even give the offer to the actors. So we looking at the actors all funny because we sent this offer over to them, and the actors like, well, I don't know anything about the offer. Most times they don't even know anything about this offer because it was never given to them. Because the agents don't give black actors these offers most of the times, okay? Because, again, they want their client. Now, so if we don't have a direct contact with the actors, and most times, a lot of our black actors, they want to do independent work because, it's some extra money they can use to pay some bills, right? But they're being blocked by their agents from doing this independent work that's going to put some money in their pockets, or the agents are telling them, look, do not do this because, it's going to devalue. We're looking for something bigger, right? What is something bigger? You know what I'm saying? What is something bigger, right? So you have, so just keep them in mind. So we have to stop blaming black actors. We have to stop it because they most times do not know that this content or this project was even given to them because they don't even receive it. So they go off and they have to, go off. They do the network stuff. They do the studio stuff, which they should because it pays. But they also would like to do something independent where they're going to attach their name on as producer and get paid for that as well. And so so I'm gonna leave this note, right? So the thing is, we have to build relationships with the talent. we have to build relationships directly with the talent, right? So sometimes we can bypass the agents, and go directly to the talent, and then the talent can let the agents know, look, so and so and so and so is going to submit or going to make an offer, and I would like to see what the offer is going to be. Because Black actors, they want to do more positive content. I work with Black actors, right, and they take pay cuts because they know I don't do my movies for a lot, but they know that the movies that I do is going to reflect Black people in a positive light. So they take pay cuts. I'm not paying them the same thing, and networks are paying them. I'm not paying them the same thing that studios are paying them. But eventually, I will be able to pay them not even what the studios are paying them or what the networks are paying them. I will be able to pay them their value, what they're worth, and even more. So stop judging Black actors. Please stop judging our Black actors, because these people, they work hard. They're very intelligent. They love Black people. They want to see Black people in a more positive light. It's just a matter of we having our stuff together on our end, and the agents doing their job and letting the Black talent know that this was, they have an offer for this, and let the actors decide whether they want to take this or not, because you just never know that this role could be a big role for them, or the money that they get from this role can help them maybe pay rent for 3 or 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So listen, stop judging Black actors. I didn't mean to go 6 minutes long. I'm trying to keep these about 2 or 3 minutes, but I just want to get that out. Take care.